Hello YouTube. So this is my second attempt at making this tutorial for you. We're going to be doing this nice dark green shimmery eye, and the reason that it's the second time is because I totally forgot YouTube is doing the 10-minute limit thing. So that's why I've already done one eye, and so let's get on with it so that I don't go over again. I've already pinned her, I guess you put a headband in so my hair is out of the way. And my eye, all I'm doing for the prep is Smashbox Photo Finish lid primer. So what you want to do is just go ahead and put it on the lid and underneath, because we're going to be putting a little bit of color underneath. And with your finger, you can just smooth it in all the way up to the eyebrow, because we will be putting color there. Okay, same thing underneath. Alright, now while that's drying, you want to go ahead and get started with the base. I'm using a green base just to help the colors pop a little bit. This is Revlon's Illuminance Cream and Moonlit Jewels. We're going to be taking that green color right there. It's really pretty. Almost has this like a gold duochrome to it. Right, and I'm taking a Sephora brush. It is specifically designed for cream eyeshadows, so it's perfect. And you're just putting the color on the lid and going up to the crease, but not really like taking it into the crease, if that makes sense. Okay, just want to dab it on. I'm going to take the rest and put it underneath. Alright, now obviously there's a bit under there, so you can go through with your finger and take a little bit out. Also helps rub it in a little bit. Okay, so we are going to take our 239 brushes by MAC. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Just an eyeshadow brush. Okay, and then I'm going to be taking Gesso, which is a matte white color. So we're just going to put that right in the first third of our eyelid. Pat it on there. It's okay if it doesn't look fantastic at this point, because we're going to put color overlapping it, so it's okay. Just want to dab it in there. Doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. Okay. Now with the same brush, we're going to take L'Oreal Hip Duo in Gunmetal in that first light color right there. So on the other side of that brush, or if you wiped it off, it's fine. You're going to overlap the white a little bit and just pat it down. And then you're going to go to about halfway, and then take the other side with the white on it and go ahead and blend the two colors together. It doesn't have to be perfect at this point because we're going to be blending a lot later. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. Now with the side with the white on it that now is mixed with green and all that jazz, we're going to take Humid by MAC. It's just like, it's like a brighter version of that green we just used. Okay, overlap the other green and then do the same thing. Now you should be going up into the crease at this point. It doesn't really matter though too much, because you're going to be going in the crease again with another color. Okay, now I have a Sonia Kashuk blending crease brush, and we're going to go in with that darker green now from the Hip Duo. Just going to get a good amount on there, shake off the excess, and then in the outer corner where you left it blank a little bit, doesn't really matter if you did or didn't, but we're just going to swirl it and go into the crease. Okay? It's okay if it looks a little funky right now. We'll be fixing that later. Okay. So you want to kind of keep the outer corner right here a little bit under control. If you don't, it's fine. I'm going to be using a baby wipe in a little while anyways. so it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so take your 239 brush again, put a little bit on the tip of that same dark color from the duo, and then just brush it lightly underneath your eyelashes. I don't like a thick line under there, so I always put it a line under and then wipe away a lot of it, because just my eyes don't look very good with a heavy amount of eyeshadow there. Okay, so once you're done with that, we are going to take, this is just a crease brush from a pack that I got at CVS, but it's called Essence of Beauty. I don't know if you can see that, but they cost literally nothing, pretty much, at CVS. Okay, so we're going to take Carbon, of course. Now, Humid and Carbon and Gesso are all matte colors. The only MAC products that we haven't used so far are the Hip products. It's L'Oreal. Okay, so you're going to take the Carbon and just define your outer V by sticking it in your crease right about there and going out towards the outer corner and back and forth, sort of like a windshield wiper motion, and then you're going to, when you get to the outer corner, just sweep it down to the lashes. Okay? So up to the crease, over like that. This just gives the outer corner a little bit more definition. And I mean, you really don't have to do that because the darker green sort of did a little bit for you to begin with. Now, the trick about using dark colors, I've learned, is to start off with a little bit on your brush and then work up, build it up. Because if you start off with a lot, you end up having a lot of fallout. Okay, take the Sony Kashuk brush again, and we're just going to smooth it out. Blend it all together. So the black should have gone on top of the first two greens and underneath the dark green. So it's between the dark green and the first two greens, just to define the crease in the outer corner. Okay, so that's the shadow part. Now for your highlight, I took Vanilla by MAC. Just want to get a good amount. This is a Sonia Kashuk regular eyeshadow brush. So start in the arch and then just move outwards. You should be blending these, or this, slightly with the greens. It just sort of gives it a nice, not like frosted, I can't really think of the word right now, but a nice look. And then I usually bring it down to the inner corner just to make my eyes look a little more bright. Okay? So take a baby wipe and just go underneath. You can also like shape the shadow on the outside, which is what I always do. So nice little point there. Okay, there's your shadow. Now I'm gonna line my lid with Prestige liquid eyeliner in black. So following the advice of Panacea 81, and something that I've pretty much always done subconsciously, balance your pinky on your cheek and just sweep it across. It doesn't really matter how thick the line is, it's to your preference. I try to get a thin line every time, but I'm just not too good with liquid eyeliner. Okay, and as you can see, I smudged a little bit. Not a huge deal. You can just push it into the waterline. It's always like the safe zone. Okay. Now I'm also taking Neutrogena Nourishing Eyeliner in black. I'm going to go ahead and do my waterline. Okay, there you go. And you can curl your eyelashes, but for the sake of saving time on this, I'm just going to go ahead and put the mascara on myself. And again, more advice from Panacea 81 or Lauren Luke. Wiggle from root to tip. Okay, just clean it up a little bit. Okay, and you're done. So I hope you enjoyed my first video ever, and I look forward to some subscribers and comments. And of course, I'm going to be putting lots more videos on there. Okay? Bye!